Hi, this is Mark from Mentors Inc. and today's video is all about doing joint ventures. So doing a joint venture, who would you work with? This is really important. If you're seriously considering doing joint ventures with people, you need to make sure that you have done the due diligence on the person and that you're happy with them. You also need to make sure that you can get on with these people, and you also want to be able to contribute stuff equally. So you want to understand who's going to do what within a partnership. So for instance, you might work with somebody and think, well, I'm good at doing due diligence, I'm good at doing all the sort of the forefront of stuff, and the other person might be very good at dealing with the sort of after, as I would call it. So they would deal with solicitors, and if it was tenanting, with tenants, etc. So it's understanding between you when you're joint venturing who's doing what. Secondly, I want you to consider when you're doing a joint venture that you set up an SPV, and that's a special purpose vehicle company. And the reason you want one of these is if you happen to not get on or something seriously goes wrong, an SPV can be closed down and that's the end of it. So always consider setting up an SPV company first. And the third thing that you should consider is the legal implications. Most people never do this, but even if you can get on with the person and you set up the SPV as directors, you need to make sure that you cover all the legal aspects. So it's not just a case of who is doing what. Really think about this. If something happened to you and you were to pass away, what then happens with the property? What happens with your family? So these are all things, and the best way forward is to ask yourself, what if? What if this happens? What if we fall out? What if he passes away or she passes away? What if you're incapacitated for some time? And you've got to be able to answer these almost what if questions and put them into a legal document so that you're all happy and you're all secure in what you're doing. And that's what joint venturing is all about.